Knicks fans, pay very close attention to this. There is one Knicks guard who may have already played his way out of New York, and most fans don't even realize it yet. Another NBA team is already circling. The money is already becoming a problem, and the Knicks may be powerless to stop what's coming next. This is not a rumor. This is not speculation. This is a real off-season threat that could quietly change the Knicks' rotation. And once you understand the full picture, you'll see why this situation is far more serious than it looks. Stay with me, because this could break fast. Before we dive into this bombshell that is shaking the foundations of Madison Square Garden, I want to know who is with us today. Please comment your name and the city you are watching from right now. We want to see how far the Knicks family reaches. And if you bleed orange and blue, smash that like button right now. Today, we are talking about a looming disaster. The New York Knicks have been playing a dangerous game with the NBA's salary cap, and it looks like the bill is finally coming due. For years, the front office has done a masterful job avoiding the dreaded second apron, that financial cage that strips teams of their flexibility and punishes them for spending. But you can only outrun the taxman for so long. As we head into the 2026 offseason, some of the most difficult decisions in franchise history are sitting on Leon Rose's desk. It is not just about the superstars, it's about the glue guys, the players who make the engine run. And right now, one of the most vital pieces of this rotation is being targeted by a hungry rival. The Orlando Magic are circling like vultures, and they have their eyes set on a man who has become a fan favorite for his grit and lights-out shooting. We're talking about Landry Shamut, a veteran who might have just played his way right out of New York because he's simply become too valuable for the Knicks to afford. It is a bittersweet reality. The better you play, the harder it is to keep you in the Big Apple. Let's talk about why losing Landry Shamut would be a devastating blow to this roster. When the Knicks signed him to a one-year deal, many saw it as a depth move, a just-in-case signing. But Mike Brown, during his interview process to become the head coach, saw something different. He highlighted Shamet as a player who didn't just need minutes, he needed a major role. And boy, did Shamet deliver. We're looking at a man shooting a blistering 42.2% from beyond the arc through 30 games. In today's NBA, that kind of efficiency is pure gold. He's averaging nearly 22 minutes a game, providing the spacing that stars like Jalen Brunson need to operate. But it's not just the offense. Shamet has evolved into one of the most respected defenders on this squad. When Miles McBride is off the floor, Shamet is the guy. He's widely considered the team's best screen navigator, a player who can chase elite guards through a maze of bodies without losing a step. Remember when he missed 25 games earlier this season with that shoulder injury? The Knicks' performance didn't just dip, it cratered on both ends of the floor. That absence proved his worth more than any highlight reel ever could. He's a winning player, the kind of veteran who does the dirty work that doesn't always show up in the box score, but shows up in the W column. And that is exactly why other teams are now willing to pay him far more than the league minimum. Now, here's where things get ugly for Knicks fans. The Orlando Magic are not just interested, they are positioned to strike. Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report has identified Shamet as the primary target for Orlando in 2026. Why? Because the Magic are a young, defensive-minded team that desperately needs veteran shooting to take the next step. They have the cap space that New York lacks. This feels hauntingly familiar, doesn't it? It's the Isaiah Hartenstein situation all over again. Remember the summer of 2024? The Knicks wanted to keep Hartenstein. The fans loved him, and he wanted to stay. But the rules limited what New York could offer, and the Oklahoma Thunder walked in with a bag of money that the Knicks couldn't match. It was a business decision that left a hole in the heart of the team. We're seeing the exact same script being written for Landry Shamut. New York might only be able to offer him a small raise, while Orlando could offer a multi-year deal with significantly more guaranteed money. And let's be honest, in a career as short as an NBA player's, can you blame a guy for taking the life-changing contract? But the plot thickens even further. There's talk of a potential swap of wing veterans. While Shamet heads to Florida, the name Tim Hardaway Jr. is surfacing as a potential target for a New York return. It would be a homecoming, but at what cost to the team's defensive identity? And then there's the elephant in the room, the Greek Freak. Rumors have been swirling for months that the Knicks are keeping their powder dry for a massive trade with the Milwaukee Bucks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. If that trade ever happens, the financial constraints on the Knicks will become astronomical. Hard caps would be triggered, and every single role player on a mid-level contract would likely have to be sacrificed to balance the books. Even the situation with Jose Alvarado's player option for the 2026-2027 season adds another layer to this mathematical nightmare. The Knicks are trying to build a championship contender while walking a tightrope over a canyon of luxury tax penalties. Mitchell Robinson is also heading toward free agency, and his dominance on the glass makes him almost impossible to replace. How do you pay Mitchell, keep the rotation intact, and still leave room for a superstar? You can't. Someone has to go. Unfortunately, it looks like Landry Shamut is the leading candidate to be the first casualty of this success. He's played too well for his own good in New York. As we look at the standings and the stats, one thing is clear. If Shamet leaves, the Knicks lose their best perimeter defender and their most reliable deep threat. So I want to hear from you. Should the Knicks break the bank to keep Shamet, or is he replaceable? Does the dream of Giannis justify losing guys like this? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest Knicks updates. We'll see you in the next one.